up, YouTube? Go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit the comment box. I'm out here chilling, enjoying the sun. Got some cars passing. But, other than that, nature's nice. Trees are beautiful. Birds are flying. Bugs is buzzing. What more can you ask for? There is a sirening for whatever reason, but I don't even hear that. All I hear is the wonderful thoughts and messages I'm receiving that I'm about to share with you today. So I want to talk about words, power of words, the power of words, and how powerful they really are. Now, to all my witches and Wickians, to all of the people who practice spell work, they are very aware of the power of words, and they use them to cast spells. Now, I'm not a very big spell caster. Actually, I don't really think that spell casting, or just the notion of spell casting, is very beneficial to your well-being, and I want to break down the reasons why. So everything we say, everything we think, all holds energy, all holds vibrations that emanate out into the universe and our surroundings, and therefore entail our reality. They therefore create what we would like to see, what we want, what our soul is, writing out for us in this lifetime. So words are powerful. There are also words that, they do specific things vibrationally. So what I mean by this is, regardless of the intent behind the word, regardless of the way the word is worded, vibrationally this word is bringing this energy. So that also means that you can be saying one thing and attracting another. You can be saying something with a good intention. You can be saying something with a certain intention, but the vibration of the word will bring about a different outcome. And this happens very, 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 very often in the English language, which is why the English language is regarded as, this a language to beware of. Well, the English language is actually a very, very powerful language, and it derives from the Phoenician language. A lot of people will say, well, it derives from, Latin. Well, Latin also derives from the Phoenician language, and the Phoenician language is a very, 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 very powerful language. It's so powerful that the Phoenicians at this time, when, people were actually known as Phoenicians, they wouldn't speak often. They wouldn't speak at much of anything at all. And their main way of communication was through the hands, through the body language, mostly the hands. So this was their main way of speaking, and they knew how powerful that this language was. So every single day we're speaking, every single day we are entailing our life, our outcomes, our future. And this happens easily. This happens, you know, very, very easily. And I think it's very, very important for people to recognize the way that they speak, how they speak, and what effect that has on their life. And for those, who practice certain practices in witchcraft, in magic, specifically spell work, I think that it is important that, you know, maybe we take a second look at what casting a spell really does to your being. Because everything you do in magic and intention, there's always a price to pay, I would say. And spell work is very strong. It's almost pushing against the flow of the universe. Spell work is, almost, it just goes against the natural order, or the natural way of kind of just speaking. Instead of you watching your words, instead of you knowing the power of your everyday tongue and using that to your benefit, and saying things, using words as a type of valuable exchange, instead of doing that, you opt for spell work and casting spells. And to me, I feel that the things you say on a day-to-day basis are much more powerful and much more stronger and much more well in intention than, just taking whatever ritual and using that as as a way to manifest an outcome that you want to see, or an intention that you want to manifest. It's very important that we look at the structure of words and the vibration of the actual words that we're using. And I'll go over that in another video. But all of these things play a big part in our life and our reality. And I just think that a lot of people are holding on to ideals and ways of living with such clenched fists that, it's something that people base their whole lives on. Some people base their whole lives on is, this idea of casting a spell. When, true magic is not, in the spell. The true magic is not in, what you are trying to cast. The true magic, it lies in your soul. The true magic and power lies in who you are at the core of your being. That is the real magic. And I just think that it's really important that, we take a step back and really analyze how we're speaking to each other, what we're saying, and if, how we speak is idle. Do you have a lot of idle speech? Do you have a lot of profane speech? Do you have a lot of uh, words that you say that are cursing and negative? All of these things have a lot to do with your reality. And casting a spell will not help you with um, your lack of understanding in that area. Casting a spell will probably keep you um, in that matrix, in that circle of or cycle of what, who, how, when, why. So those are just some things I wanted to share. I'll be making another video on the actual um, actual power words and what words are best to say, which words are not best to say in the English language, and how you can construct your wording, or how you can align your wording in order to be beneficial to you and everything else. So thank you for watching. This is ESAIA.MYSTIC. Like and subscribe. Hit the comment box. I'll see you soon.